Hi guys, it's Tony and I'm back for another makeup tutorial. Today we're going to be going for this nice pink eye look with a bit of a subtle face, good for everyday makeup. This is the look. Could totally vamp this up a little bit for going out, but I just wanted to focus on something that you could wear every day. Don't forget, if you like this video or you'd like to see more of me, just press that subscribe button down below and I will definitely be back next week as I post all the time. If you'd like to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. Hey everyone, I know I look a bit funny, I already have my brows done, so next I'm going to move on to the eyes. So first I'm going to take my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion and just pop that all over my eyelids. And just blend that in with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Now that that's on, I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow. The palette we're going to be using today is this Makeup Revolution palette. This is the VIP Life on the Dance Floor palette that they've just brought out. A lot of it's pink, as you can see, so we're going to be using a mixture of those. So first I'm just going to do my crease. So I'm going to take a blender brush, this is just one from Ruby, and I'm going to take this shade down here and run that through my crease. Now that I've run that through my crease, I'm going to take a nice shimmery pink shade. I think I'm going to take this shade right here and pop that onto my eyelid. I'm going to use my finger because I tend to find the shadow comes out best on this palette with my finger, especially the shimmery ones. Now that I have that on, I am going to take another crease brush. This is the Spectrum brush in B06, and I'm just going to take a nice dark shade. I think I'm going to take this red burgundy shade down here and maybe a little bit of that one too, and just pop that onto my outer part of my eye crease and just dab that into the outer corner and bring it slightly across and through into my crease as well. I'm going to go back and clean this line up here with a bit of foundation once I finish the eyes, which is why I'm doing the eyes first and not my face. Just going to go back in with the other blender brush that I had and take that light shade that we used first and just try and blend out the harsh lines a little bit. When I'm doing my eyeshadow, I always tend to go down like this. I don't know why, but I do. I do it at work as well. When I'm like super concentrating, I curl up into a little ball. Don't know why, but I do. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of that shimmery shade. In fact, no, I'm going to go back in with a bit of a darker pink shade, this one up here, and just make the lids a tiny bit darker, maybe sort of more in the middle, and leave the nice pink on the inner corner. Yeah, that's showing up a bit more than the other pink, I think. So I take a bit more darker on this side. I feel like I have more on this side, so just a tiny bit. I think I'm going to leave it like that for the second and move on to my face makeup, and then possibly go back and add more into that once I've done my face. I'm going to take my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser and focus that mainly on my T-zone. Next, I am going to take my Primark Primer Water and just spray that all over my face. And then pat that in a little bit. Next, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation and I'm just going to pat that in all over my face. And as I go, neaten up that eyeshadow line as well at the same time. Not too much because I'm going to go back in with concealer and tidy it up a bit more in a minute anyway. So Now that I have a light layer of that on, I'm going to take my Freedom Pro HD Longwear, the green anti-redness like I always do, and pop that on any redness that I may have. Next I'm going to take my two normal concealers. These are the Revlon Colour Stay Concealers in 01 and 02. These are the only concealers that I have at the minute, which is why I'm using them all the time. I'm going to take the 02 on top of the anti-redness that I put on a minute ago. Then I'm going to take the 01 under my eyes. This is what I'm going to use to tidy up my eyeshadow as well, just to make the line a bit neater. I'm going to add shadow under my eyes as well once I finish with my face. But I thought, seeing as I've got to go in and conceal, I didn't really want to put that on first and then end up messing it up with the concealer. Now that the foundation and concealer is done, I'm going to go in and do a tiny cream contour just in the hollows of my cheeks. I'm going to take the Freedom Pro Contour shaped stick. So it has a contour end and then a highlight end as well, but I don't really use that side. Doesn't say what shade it's in. They probably have a darker one as well, I should imagine. I'm just going to take that through there and blend in, pulling it upwards. I don't want to blend it down. Hair out the way. And same on the other side. I like this because it does blend up really nicely and it's not too warm for my skin tone. I find a lot of the contour creams and powders that I have tend to be too warm toned for my face. So I like this because it's just a nice natural one as well. Especially for learning how to contour as well, but I just like to start off just with my cheeks and I'll just do a little bit of the powder on my forehead and everything. And I have a tag hanging out. After that I'm going to go in and set my under eyes. This is the Essence All About the Matte Powder. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and dab it underneath. Then I'm going to take my Revlon Pressed Powder in Translucent and lightly set the rest of my face with that. I do like to set my face because I do get quite greasy, especially if I'm out and about. So setting everything really does help me throughout the day. Most of the time I do need to go back in and reset my face. Once I've done that, I'm going to go in and take my Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is just a little mini one. I'm going to do a bit of a bronze and maybe a tiny bit of a contour with that as well. Just warm my face up. Next, I'm going to go with my Clinique Cheek Pop Blusher in 02 Peach Pop and pop that onto my cheeks. Then I'm going to go in with my favourite highlighter at the minute, which is the Primark Pure Glow highlighter. I've been loving this ever since I did my Primark video, which I will link in the comments down below. So you can go in a bit more natural, just one layer, or you can go in and add a little bit more and then it really pops out. So pretty. Do you guys have any favourite Primark makeup? I tried a couple bits in one of my last videos. I wasn't overly impressed. The powdered products were okay. I mean, I love this highlighter, I like the primer that I got as well, but the cream products that I got weren't very good. So if there's anything that you guys like, if you could pop that down below in the comments for me, I'm sure I could go out and get that and maybe do another Primark video and see how I like those, because there is a lot of products to try out, so I would like to have another go at them, maybe see if it was just what I bought that wasn't working for me. Yeah, so pop that down below. Now that that's done, I'm going to go in and finish off my eyes and highlight my inner corners and my brow bone and everything like that. So I'm just going to go in with the Spectrum brush that I took earlier and that dark shade and run that under my lash line. I'm just going to take the other blender brush I've got and just use the product that's already on there just to help blend out any of those harsh lines. I really like that. I've only really just found a new love for eyeshadows that aren't just brown and gold. Did a nice pink eye. I've really been enjoying. I was worried it was going to make me look like I was a bit ill, but I seem to be liking it so far. So I'm going to go in with the same highlighter that I took on my cheeks and pop that on my inner corners of my brow bone. Next I'm going to go in and add a little bit of glitter into this, just in my inner corners. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay Heavy Metal glittery eyeliner in Distortion. Am I saying that right? I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on my inner corners. Okay, so my camera stopped recording. I don't know which bit you saw last, but I was just popping on some of the Urban Decay Heavy Metal eyeliners just onto the inner part of my eyes. Just done this one, so you can still see this side. So for eyeliner, I'm not going to go in with anything too harsh. I'm going to take the colour Pearly Taupe, run that through my waterline. Not right into the centre, just sort of 3/4 of the way in. I'm going to take my Essence Lash Princess, this is the pink one. So all that's left to do now is to pop on some lipstick. So I'm going to take something new that I've just bought. This is the Revlon Metallic Ultra HD Matte Lip Colour. This is in the colour Glam Glamour. So I'm just going to pop that on. Hopefully I won't need anything else underneath it. I have one of these already. Not the metallic ones, but I don't need anything else under it, so. Probably could do with a lipstick underneath this, but I'm quite liking it as it is. I think it ties in really nicely with this look though. Again, if I was going out, I'd probably pair something a bit bolder with it, but no, this is very comfortable. This is a matte lip colour though, but I don't know if I can see it drying down. It feels very moisturising. I like it. Okay guys, this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed watching how I achieved this look. If you'd like me to do any other makeup tutorials, just pop down in the comments below of anything you'd like to see or products you'd like me to try, because I'm totally happy to do that. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!